Let's turn to North America, where the U.S. military says it is still unsure over what three flying objects it shot out of the skies over North America were and how they were able to stay aloft. This comes after President Joe Biden ordered another object, the fourth in a total this month, to be downed on Sunday. The U.S. says the object, which was traveling at 20,000 feet, could have interfered with commercial air traffic. The latest object shot down over Lake Huron in Michigan near the Canadian border has been described by defense officials as an unmanned octagonal structure with strings attached to it. Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin made remarks over the weekend on the object shot down. He spoke at an awards dinner in Maryland honoring young Black engineers. This comes after Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced that an unidentified object was shot down in his airspace.
At the Department of Defense, it's our mission to keep the United States safe from a range of 21st century threats. And that means developing even more advanced technology to sharpen our edge. And it means drawing on one of America's core strengths. And that strength is our unmatched combination of free enterprise, free minds, and free people.
Meanwhile, China's foreign ministry says the U.S. has flown balloons into its airspace more than 10 times this past year. The accusation comes after the U.S. shot down a suspected spy balloon over its airspace, which China said was a civilian balloon. Relations between the two countries have since deteriorated. In recent days, the U.S. says it has also shot down a number of other unidentified objects. Beijing, through her foreign ministry spokeswoman, Wang Wenbin, said the U.S. had made many airspace breaches. Now, for more on this development in the United States, let's bring in global affairs analyst Sam Fateh, who joins us live via Zoom from Washington, D.C. Good to have you join us.
Oh, my pleasure.
So I guess the question just in everyone's head at the moment is what exactly is going on? Why are we seeing the spate of high-altitude objects in the U.S. and just generally North American airspace?
Look, I believe the first one that has been shut down, there is no doubt that this is a spy object. I think even in China's response, you can have a sense or a feeling of that when you do your analysis. However, with the way the object had been shut down, it's going to be very difficult to get certain details out of it. I think the intelligence community have already said this time after time in the news and in some of the podcasts and interviews that they have been doing. But then, and anything else that is not flying high in the skies and can interfere with the airspace, the U.S. and its neighbors are not going to take any risk. Be sure that they are going to shut it down. Now, it could be, if I have to get into a balloon right now just to fly, I may think twice about it because they are going to be very vigilant and they are going to take very serious measures in ensuring that there is no further intrusion, especially when intrusion has happened several times over the past few years. So it's very important that some of these objects that have been shut down may not really be spy, but they may be, other aerospace or other objects that people are flying, but the United States is sure not to take any chances anymore.
But as you monitor these particular events, do you think that this is coordinated and deliberate? And what do you think is the purpose for this?
Look, every reconnaissance or every spy mission is coordinated. Every spy mission is deliberate. They want to achieve something. The question is exactly what are they trying to spy? Is it military installations or secret military locations? Is it over technology? Whether it's aerospace technology or military aerospace technology, and it could be even the civilian aerospace. You just never mission. Only those involved knows. Yes, of course. You think what was the spy mission for? Now, regardless of whatever the case is, a spy mission is a spy mission. It's going to be coordinated and it's going to be deliberate. Okay. Of course, they have to be careful And they have successfully, according to the US intelligence community, done this mission over and over, including during the Trump administration. This is the first time that they have really caught on it. So it is coordinated, it is deliberate, but if they shoot down one of your balloons, then you have to wonder how many more balloons are there? And do China or any other country that's involved with them have the capacity or the capability to have these balloons safely and quietly withdrawn? So right now, of course, the US will be focused on, we are going to see if there are more balloons. And if there are more of this, we have to make sure none of it is left in our skies. And that is exactly what they are doing right now.
Sam, I'm afraid I have to end the conversation here because of poor network issues. But thank you so much for talking to us. I'm Global Affairs Analyst Sam Fati.